Hi friends, thanks for stopping in for a moment to take a watch. We're going to start with the holiday release from 2024, Paint Inlay Gloria.
The sun is high, it's a funny sight. North Pole shining under endless light. Elves are sweating, crafting on the fly. It's Christmas magic in July.
For this one, I decided to use this Merry Christmas inlay, and I'm going to cut it up into some different pieces and put on this blank. I think this came from an old chair, part of a back piece from a chair. I kind of like the chippy look from it, and deciding if I want to put another light coat of DIY White Swan paint on it. Okay, I gave my little scrap piece a little coat of White Swan and cut the inlay out so it would fit on there. And now we'll give this, I'm going to inlay it into some DIY liquid patina, clear liquid patina. So we'll get some liquid patina on here. Oh, let's give it a spin. Give this a good coat over the top here. A nice layer of liquid patina. Just going to give just a little mist, and then I will mist my inlay a little bit. Lay it down into the liquid patina. Whoop. I like to just kind of set them in. Let's see. Right. You see what I'm doing here? Just kind of laying these, tapping the pieces down in at the moment. Let's get this other little piece of holly down here on the end. We've got a second piece here. I think I'm gonna make sure there's still a little bit of wet patina right there. The holly in the center. And do I want this over the top here? I think I will. A little more patina right here. Just put that little piece of holly there. Okay, then I'm just going to take a paper towel and really pat it down into patina. And I'm going to give it just a little press. To push it down in. Oops, I'm going to have a little bleeding over here. That's all right. We're going to give a little mist and set it aside to dry. Okay, this has had a chance to dry about 10-15 minutes, and we'll give it a little mist. And let it sit a second or two to soften up. And let's see here. We can peel those off there. Let's see. Pull. So gonna right. Let's get this piece of holly here. Cool. All right. Is this one going to come up? And the last one. Ooh. All right. See? Cute, distressed. We'll give that a little time to dry off, give it a seal, and then decide if I want to do a little fine line crackle over the top. Okay, we are back, and I've decided to do some Pentart fine line crackle on it. It has a seal on it, and we'll get started. So this is fine line crackle varnish component 1 and 2, and we'll start with a coat of component 1. For best practices, you should use a soft dry brush to put a nice even layer as your bottom coat. So I'm just going to put a light even coat across the top. Then after this, I'm going to let it have some time to sit and dry before I move on to component 2. Okay, we're back from letting component 1 of the fine line crackle varnish have time to dry, and I'll be adding a layer of the component 2. Remember to use a soft dry brush to add your layer of component 2. Just going to put an even coat across the top, And then after this, we'll give it some time to dry and develop those awesome little fine line crackle. Okay, we're back now after the fine line crackle varnish component 2 has dried, and I've started to add a little bit of Debbie's Design Diary Darkened Decrepit Dust into the little cracks. Looking really good. So let's add a little more and finish it up. Just kind of swirling the decrepit dust down into the crackle. You can add as much or as little as you like. Just gonna kind of go over it a couple times, adding a little bit more in areas, a little darker in some. Give it a little wipe down for the excess dust. What do you think? I love how this turned out. Leave me a comment below if you've tried Pentart Fine Line Crackle. Okay, so for the ending of this, I will be putting some solvent-based varnish over the top, and then I left kind of the top to be a little more chippy. I'm going to add a hanger to the top.
Snowflakes melting, bells still chime. Kris Kringle